Well, it's a favorite July 4th pastime. Fireworks sales are expected to reach record levels this holiday season, but safety experts urge caution as the explosive devices can be extremely dangerous, even deadly. So with more tips to safely and legally celebrate the 4th is San Francisco Fire Department Chief Jonathan Baxter. Always love having you in here. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me. We're very excited for 4th of July here in San Francisco. We have an amazing show that's going to start at 9:30. Right off the bay, you can see that at Pier 39 and many other locations around San Francisco and the Bay. We should have some good weather out there. But one important factor is all fireworks, with the exception of the actual professional fireworks show, are illegal in San Francisco. And they're illegal for a reason, because they cause injuries, in some circumstances death, and millions in property damage each year.
Yeah, no, and that's definitely something to take account, because we were just talking about this. Even sparklers aren't safe.
Absolutely. Sparklers are not safe, and they are not legal in San Francisco. They actually cause a lot of injuries, mostly to children with burns. They burn so hot it can actually melt gold. You do not want that on your hands.
Absolutely not. So what can happen if you are caught with illegal fireworks?
So in San Francisco, we want people to experience the 4th of July with positive memories. If you have illegal fireworks, most likely if we're coming by where there's law enforcement or some of our task forces, we are going to ask you to give us those fireworks. In some circumstances, it may result in a fine, but we want to minimize that. We want people to understand that 4th of July is for gathering, for having fun, and having good memories. So we don't want you to use these illegal fireworks in San Francisco, because again, they do cause injuries, some circumstances death and property damage, but there are consequences if you do have them.
Yeah, you can see a lot of traumatic injuries with that, especially if they're not used correctly. What do we do if you see someone using them?
So in San Francisco, we want you to call 311 only if you feel it's an absolute emergency. If you hear the fireworks, so do we, your public safety personnel, and we are going to be responding to those. If you do find it necessary to call in the noise and the visual disturbances, again, please call 311 in San Francisco. Make sure that you can give an exact location and a description of the person that's using them. But at the end of the day, we're hearing and seeing those as well, and we're out there and we're going to address those issues.
So do you have a favorite spot to go watch the fireworks in San Francisco?
You know, I try to keep away from all of the crowds. I myself go to McLaren Park, especially when it's a clear day. You have a great view of the entire bay and all the shows that we're having out on the bay from professional vendors.
Yeah, the proper way to do it.
Absolutely.
All right. Any other advice you have for anyone that's going to probably want to go see fireworks or experience them this tonight?
Absolutely. It's going to be warm in the Central Valley. It's going to be about 90 degrees from what we're hearing, and it's going to be a lot cooler here in San Francisco. So if you're traveling to San Francisco, make sure you're bringing some layers of clothes so that you can enjoy it in warmth. And if you're deciding to barbecue here in San Francisco or abroad, make sure that you have a safety zone of at least 3 feet away from your barbecue pit so that you can, again, have positive memories from your 4th of July.
Yes, that's actually a really good tip, and I'm glad you mentioned that one too, because a lot of people are going to be grilling out today.
Absolutely. It's going to be great.
You grilling out?
You know, hopefully if I get a moment, but I'm planning for a busy day, but you know, hoping for the best.
Okay, I'll have to share some of our tri-tip with
you later.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Captain Baxter. Appreciate it.